Haniel, Archangel Zechariah, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Zechariah. I already said that. I'll keep repeating names. I don't care. Metatron! See? He raises the vibration every time you even bring him up. Isn't that crazy? So whenever you need a little burst, you ask for Metatron. Hi, I'm Leo from Jersey. Welcome back again to my channel. I'm so excited to have you back again. I've been spending a lot of my time doing a mix between tarot cards and also intuitive messages. I feel like everyone's been doing that though, so hopefully you understand that and you don't feel like that's crazy. Sorry. I'm gonna light some of these spider webs on fire. I know, it feels like it might be evil, but I low-key love it. It's kind of a fun pastime of mine. Especially when I see them getting on furniture around my house. It's a really easy way to handle them. Sorry, that was crazy of me, but it's spooky season anyway when I'm recording this. It is October, so this feels right in the vibe. So today, you're going to see me divine. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I'm going to ask Spirit what Spirit wants the question to be. I'm going to divine the question first. Obviously, at this point, I've been telling people, you are actually ahead of me at the time that you are watching this because you have seen the title, so you know what the question is. At this moment, I don't actually know what the question is, which I think is so cool that you're actually ahead of me in this moment. I think there's something kind of meta about that. That's kind of something cool about timelines there. But I'm greeting you from the future in this moment where I know what this question is about to be, and I'm going to pick 3 piles, and you're going to pick the 3 piles, which one you want to go with. Today, I just want to use this one deck because I've been getting jiggy with it in the past few weeks, and it's been fun, but this deck is just so clear that I've just been enjoying it, so I'm just going to pull from this today. We're going to keep it cute. We're not going to go super long because I got a big day ahead of me, but I figured I would have enough time to stop by and provide something to my channel because I saw I had 2 new subscribers, which made me very, very excited because I thought low-key that my channel was dead. But it's okay because I'm going to keep working at it even in the small ways that I can, because imagine one day me getting to 1,000 subscribers would be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and manifest that I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers. That would be very cool for me. I would find that very, very cool. That would be like crazy. I would be like, oh my God, I have a channel with 1,000 subscribers about my manifestations and my spiritual work. Like, that's so cool to me. And tarot, that's awesome. Anyway, because people always told me at parties, like, you should charge money. I'm like, okay, nah, not really. So I'm having more fun doing this for everybody. So let's continue. So today, Spirit, let's get it going. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael. I just said Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what is the question for today? What would you like the question? What do you want the people to know? What is the question that people need? Where my people at? Ooh, looking good. Okay, love that. Love that. Manifestations. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles upright, Temperance. Manifestations looking good, money focus. Manifestation of a King of Pentacles. Question mark? Oh, 9 of Swords sideways. Fear and anxiety. What is this? Spirit, don't play no games. Don't play no games. Why am I hearing that? Why am I hearing that? What is this? What is this? Oh my God, Spirit, please don't play me right now. What is this about to be? What is this? Why are my hackles raised? What is this about to be? What is this question about to be? Waiting. Waiting in chaos. Fear, anxiety, chaos, manifestations. What is this? What is this, Spirit? What is this? I'm hearing like the drag race memes. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Overcoming disease and strength reversed. What is this? Recovering. Recovering. Delays, blocks. King of Pentacles, manifestation, anxiety, coming quick. Or you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this manifestation of anxiety about this King of Pentacles. Okay, clarify King of Pentacles. What is the King of Pentacles? What is the King of Pentacles? Excuse me. Huh? The Sun reverse. You're gonna have more fun. Self-confidence. Sun reverse, like I want to have fun. Oh, okay. So Spirit, is the question, okay. So it seems like the question is about something you've been anxious because you feel like it won't manifest. Something that's been causing you anxiety, a goal, a manifestation you thought wasn't going to manifest. It's causing you anxiety. A manifestation you thought wasn't going to manifest, so it's causing you anxiety. What's like a clever way to put that? A manifestation that you thought wasn't going to manifest, but like it eventually will. So what's the question? So Spirit, you're saying you're going to help with this manifestation? The thing you're going to grant? The thing Spirit's going to give? Justice. Good karma and rewards. A reward. Apology incoming. A reward. A reward. You're going to be given public recognition, victory, success. Fascinating. After defeat and conflict and anxiety. Okay. So the question is, the question is about what's like a clever way. I feel so tongue-tied right now. What's a clever way to put this? Is going to be reward. How is Spirit going to reward the thing you've been anxious about? That long-term issue, Spirit is going to bless the thing you've been anxious about. What's causing your anxiety? Spirit is going to bless it. Delays, blocks, lack of passion, creative blocks, goals, overcoming disease. It's going to be overcoming and recovering anxiety with money, maybe even a partner, and having fun. Okay, so the question is sort of, what have you been anxious about? What have you been anxious about, and how is Spirit going to help? I'm going to say it's like that. What have you been anxious about, and how is Spirit going to help? The long-term goal that finally comes true. Okay, let's go ahead now and divine these piles. So pile number one, thank you, is the Empress. I couldn't have made that up. What's pile number 2 going to be, Spirit? What would you like? Oh, I'm itchy now. Itchy on my brow. Why my brow? Weird. Okay. What's pile number 2 going to be? What do you want pile number 2 to be? Ooh, okay. You want pile number 2 to be King of Swords. Okay. And you want pile number 3 to be Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so these are your options. How interesting. I'm going to see what Spirit means by that. Past selection. If you have not seen any of the parts up until this point, the question appears to be, what have you been anxious about? What is Spirit going to bless you with? What is like the long-term goal that has been causing you the most anxiety, or the issues that have been causing you the most anxiety that Spirit wants to address and is going to bless you with? So that seems to be the question for today. So for pile 1, we seem to have the Empress. Okay, that's going to be the first group. Second group and is going to be King of Swords. They're purely representational. And pile number 3 is going to be the Page of Pentacles. Okay, really excited to see what that turns out to be. Empress relates to looking attractive, ambition, opportunity. It can be Taurus, Libra, Aries. Usually also can refer to mothership, motherhood, being a mother, all of those things. King of Swords, intelligent leader, war, battler, strength, cold. Sometimes if you need any of those, sometimes if you need that energy, you can pull upon these. Page of Pentacles is ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, and sound, and sticks to his tasks. He's a traveler. Something really exciting about that. So, these are genderless also, so pick whichever one you feel like you are called to, bottom line, whatever your intuition says. All right, I'm going to get us started. Okay, beautiful. So with that in mind, we'll put these up here. I'm going to get started. Pile number 1, hi. I'm Leo from Jersey, and if you haven't seen anything up until this point, it seems like the question for today that Spirit has chosen for us, that if you didn't see me divine, you can watch in the beginning of this video, but if you like to skip ahead because you're impatient like me, and I understand, no problem, you have landed here, and you don't know that the question of the day seems to be from Spirit. What is that thing that's currently causing you anxiety that Spirit wants to shine a light on? It's a good reward or karma, good things coming to you about that thing, whether it's a long-term goal or the issues that have been keeping you up at night, or the money, whatever it might be, Spirit is going to address it here. So you feel free also, if you're pulled to any other piles, you can watch more than one. I really think that they're going to be addressing different things. So it makes sense if they double. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get it going. Yeah, that feels like indicative. That I hope you heard that really loud honk noise, because that feels real. There's an impatience here. I said, let's get it going, and then there was a honk. And then police sirens. So, yep. All right, so let's get it going. So, pile number 1. What is the thing that's been causing pile 1 anxiety? Lover. Lovers. Well, oh, you know, we knew this, like, theoretically was going to come up. I mean, we didn't know it was going to come up, but it is so funny when Spirit does that, you know? Like that the card is the Empress. Like maybe the thing that you really want, pile number 1, is you want to be like a parent. You want to be married. You want to be locked up. You want to be locked up and locked down, baby. You want to be in the house with a partner who's a perfect match. I see that because we have that beautiful... I love this Lover's card because you have the matching witches. I love the indeterminate gender of it all. And even their cats match. So something really kind of twin flamey there. That's so funny. So the thing that you have anxiety about is lovers. What about the lovers is giving you anxiety? Is it who you're dealing with or who you're not dealing with? You know what I mean? Hopefully you have a little humor with this one. This feels like this could be a fun pal. I can actually feel your anxiety through the screen. Actually, because like I'm laughing, but I can feel you giving me the kind of laugh. And I'm like, no, girl, is it ever really that serious? Like, have a little laugh. I mean, yeah, I can hear for you that it is serious. But let's go. What about, oh, wow, man. What about the lovers is causing issues? Wow. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed and 10 of Wands. Burden, duty. The worst is over. A resting place is ahead. Revel in success. Let's overcome these obstacles. Okay, so Spirit's going to help you with this because Knight of Cups reversed. Emotions, moody, jealous, stagnant. Who is? Is this you? You are starting to cop an attitude because you don't have the 1 yet. Death and rebirth, release. Yes, you are starting to cop an attitude because you don't have the 1 yet. And instead of, and Spirit is asking you to chill on closing off things. And instead get excited because the Spirit is literally, I guess that was the point, right? That was the point of this whole reading is what is Spirit going to give you release on your anxiety about? Your anxiety has been, am I ever going to find the 1? Spirit is here to say, yes, shut up. Spirit is like, yeah, shh. Now, shh. Stop asking. Stop yelling about it. Stop crying because yes, literally the Knight of Cups reverse is reminding me of like the Alice in Wonderland, like drown in her own tears vibe. I can hear you getting indignant at me. I can hear you being like, it's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, girl. Or boy. I say girl like facetiously. Like, okay, girl. Okay, baby girl. Okay, baby boy. Okay, baby they. You know what I mean? Go piss they. Or whatever. Go ahead. What else? So they need to release the way that they've been. That's how Spirit's going to come in on your anxiety. Because what is the anxiety? Oh, yeah. Spirit wants me to ask. What exactly about your anxiety? No, I'm getting a no. What are you asking me? Why am I tongue tied? Group 1. What about group 1's anxiety is hindering? Is that what I'm hearing? Yes. Inclined to fantasy. Inclined to fantasy, not reality. Okay. So Spirit is saying to you, actually, that part of it too. I see. In addition to your fantasy concocting the like perfect person, your fantasy also runs away with bad moments as well. Like your anxieties play out situations that it's like, because it's the choices card, right? 7 of Cups. So it's like envisioning different scenarios, but they're bad. It's reversed. It's like various anxiety scenarios. So how is Spirit going to come in and help with this situation? Did you see that? Yeah, here it is. And to difficult times, someone comes to help. I don't need these cards because why was that in my head? My head literally was like, Spirit's going to say, obviously someone's going to come help with that. There it is. that was with this literal siren happening. Maybe that's a sign for you somehow. Maybe sirens will be a clue. If you've been hearing sirens, that's like a hint or something. Or maybe you'll see them around a siren, or maybe they work in the medical field or something. Something regarding sirens. Maybe something will happen. And I don't think it's like a you thing. I don't think it's like someone near you gets sick, although I guess that could happen. I don't really see that. I see it more like a passing thing, like being in a coffee shop and looking out the window and seeing like a sexy firefighter, either gender, any gender, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Hey, giving you like slow-mo vibes. Could be like that kind of thing. But end to difficult times, someone comes to help. 5 of Pentacles reversed. That's actually so crazy that Spirit just did that, because that was loud as hell in my mind while I was shuffling. It literally was like, it said to me, say out loud, Spirit, someone's just going to come help. Like the thing that's going to happen, I see in my head the person. It's going to be somebody who is very good about handling, and the word, okay, Spirit just clarified it in my head. It's managing anxiety in other people, and they're very communicative and gentle is kind of, I can see them like speaking to you when you're like in a moment. This is someone who deals with people like that. That's the clue. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Now I get it. I'm putting 3 and 3 together. It's like an EMT. Okay. This person has triage ability. Whether that means that they work in a triage capacity, or they just understand dismantling language, or how to de-escalate is the word. De-escalate. They're good. They're really good at that sort of a thing. This is someone who you need to know you can't run away with fantasies with them. You have to be communicative, and they will continue to allay your fears. But if you learn to be communicative with them and present the issues, this is not someone that will run from you. I'm hearing like you're the kind of person that you're afraid to share like every fear, because you're afraid that like sharing every fear will, I can fear you. I can feel how tongue-tied I am, how your emotions are rising up in your body in a hackle. I am purely channeling right now. This is not me at all, by the way. I'm not an anxious person, and I am completely not a tongue-tied person. So that's how I know that this is you. This is not me. That's how I have to clarify this, because I'm like, oh, this is someone's energy. I don't know who I'm in. I'm in you right now. I'm in you. I'm inside you. I'm inside you. I'm wearing your skin, pile one. I'm wearing your skin. I'm dead. No, yeah, you can tell, obviously, this is not me. The siren continues to play. Spirit's like, go back to the subject, go back to the subject, go back to the subject, because I can hear your anxiety being like, go back to it. So this is somebody who, the more you communicate, I'm telling you, this is not me. This is you. The more you communicate with this person, the more that they can allay your fears. Instead, you think more of your truth will make everyone run from you. Like your emotions have been told that there is like a limit to the capacity. I'm like hearing like that Virgo Cancer like mesh there, like your Libra, that running, that spinning Gemini, that spinning energy runs through you, Scorpio even. This person, a Spirit just gave me a really funny metaphor. It's like this: you spin, this person's a bicyclist. You spin, and this fucking person, excuse my language, this person shows up in a bicyclist. They got on the Oakley sunglasses, they got on the hat. He brought a bike seat, they brought a bike seat, she brought a bike seat, you know? She's ready. She says, okay, we spinning? Hell yeah. I got the gear. This person, she jumps on the bike. She's pedaling it for you. You're spinning. She's like, yeah, fuck yeah. We work together. Like this. Nah. This person is going to be kind of delightful. I think you're going to appreciate the change. It's not golden retriever-y. It's more purposeful than that. It's gentler than that. And they have a little bit also of mischief, which might frustrate you at first, but their ability to change the mood, their ability to make you laugh in tough moments is going to be a huge alleviation on your anxiety in a way that you never expected. This is fascinating. And you're going to have to you're going to slowly over time, I'm purely channeling right now, you are going to slowly over time shed the old habits that you have ingrained in yourself because they have been on you since childhood, kind of a thing. Like whether you learn to be anxious because of a laissez-faire parent or a sibling, like something happened to a sibling or something like that. And because of that, now you have this capacity for anxiety because it's worry, it's care. And this person sees it as that. This person recognizes that it's care, and they have the same ability, but they don't stew in the anxiety. They just they learned the opposite. You learned to sit in it, and they learned to overhelp. Like if they had a sick parent, kind of a thing, when they were young, or a parent with an addiction that was kind of helpless, kind of a thing. So they learned how to bridge the gap, and now they do it professionally. Now they help somehow, something like that. So they get it. They just understand. They're very nice. You're going to have a good time. Yeah, so that's going to be something for you. You will see this person. Anything else you want to add, Spirit, before I move on to the next pile? Because that feels like that was quite a bit of information, actually. That was kind of unexpected, but somebody needed to hear that. Excuse me, that's a confirmation burp. Why else would I just burp just now? Yeah, overcoming disease, strength. So maybe there's an aspect here too of you have like clinical anxiety. You have a true fear to some extent. So there's going to be a capacity too that this pops up as you are really feeling like you might be at a place where you have healed enough that you are finally overcoming. You are finally healing from it. You are not healing, but managing it in a way that you never could before. Even if right now you feel like you're in a personal setback, like a recent I'm a failure cycle, Spirit is telling you need to overcome and forgive and just admit that you have that there are lessons to learn, and that you have a capacity to still learn them, and that it's okay if you continue to grow. You don't, that's great, and then you'll meet this other person. So that's great. So this is coming in very soon. The worst is over, Spirit is telling you. Anything else? Any final words, Spirit? Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Trust. The final thought is High Priestess. Trust the Spirit. Trust God. Trust that it's going to happen. Continue to speak to your higher power about it. Continue to manifest. It's going to happen. Maybe you've been practicing tarot. Good. Keep doing it. Trust. Just trust. Okay? You've had so much time with all this anxiety comes from distrust. You could trust God. He won't let you down. He has you. If you're watching this right now, congrats. It's because God got you. It's because God got you. I don't know what you want me to say to you. It's because God got you. Obviously, if you have gotten here on this part and you are at this message right now, God is trying to tell you He has you. So take a breath. He is with you. They are with you. Thank you. Spirit is with you. Angels. Angel of my dreams, I will always love you and hate you. It's not fair. Pile 2. Woo! Oh my God. Pile 1 was a doozy. If you are here, pile number 2, it is because Spirit's trying to tell you that thing that you've been anxious about, Spirit wants to address. Spirit wants to address that thing that you've been anxious about, that you've been wondering, will it ever manifest? Is it gonna happen for me? Whoa, yeah. I didn't know it before, but now it's easy to see. Oh. Maybe you're a performer or something, because what was that, High School Musical? This is the start of something new, feels so right. Yo, why did I sound like JB just now? What was that about? Baby, 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 no, baby. Song goes crazy. Anyway, you can feel free also to pick other piles. If you're drawn to more than one pile, I would say this is a reading that you actually can listen to more than one, because they seem to be addressing different topics. This one already, I have a feeling that the topic is going to be totally different than the pile number 1 topic, which is over here, which is pile number 3, which is over here. So I'm really excited to get it started. So let's find out what the blockage / anxiety issue / manifestation that you've been waiting on, that you like, it hasn't happened. Is it gonna happen? Gonna happen for me? That's what I keep hearing. So like what is this? So what is the manifestation? What is the thing that has pile number 2 stressing? Yeah, okay, I'm creative calling. Well, we knew that. Well, we knew that. Duh. That's what I just said. I literally just said that. A creative calling. So God wants to send you a divine inspiration. Here's lovers here again. That's interesting that just flew. So something interesting there. Maybe you need to go to pile 1 too, Loki. What is this? What is all these? What are all these? Oh. Okay, fascinating. So let me see if I got this right. You had a pretty bad heartbreak, okay? You were so defeated, you had no idea what was going on. You weren't sure if you were ever going to recover. This is the whole story. Spirit said, I got to pop for you the whole story, actually. What's causing you anxiety? I'll tell you the whole thing. The answer seems to be, so you decided to turn whatever that heartbreak was into a new beginning and a career calling. Maybe that was because you ended up doing you turned your upsetness, your unhappiness through sorts into Ace of Pentacles, and look at this. Where was this card under me? What's that secret card? The Chariot traveled. Wow, look at that, Cancer. Traveled to a new destination, to stability and success. 9 of Pentacles, all by yourself. All by yourself. Oh, you could do it all by yourself. That's what I'm hearing too. But you feel bored. You feel bored because you have so much more to give, and you have spent so much time now devoting yourself not only to emotionally growing, but also to alchemizing the pain into not only art, but to your job, to your work. You've done so much for yourself, actually. You've actually done a lot. It's kind of amazing, really. That's the whole story of what this is about. So this anxiety is about all of that, but you're not sure. So the answer was, though, that the thing that's causing anxiety is the creative calling. So unlike pile 1, the anxiety doesn't seem to come from, no, I don't want to ruin it, but you're different than pile 1, but I'm going to say it would make sense if you were back. So the creative calling. What about the creative calling? What about the creative calling? 2 of Cups reversed. This again, lovers. What was the problem here? The creative calling with 2 of Cups, a partnership reversed. 2 of Cups reversed, and I saw lovers. Was the problem you were making art with an ex partner, or a partnership that didn't last? Question mark. What was going on there, Spirit? What was going on? Blockages in love. Ace of Cups reversed. Coldness and emptiness. So making art with a past ex, or the breakup being the cause of this art. That's really the key here. The breakup being the cause of this art. Blockages but things broke up. So now you've been by yourself working on things. But Queen of Cups, King of Wands, something different. So what's going on with the art? What's causing the anxiety specifically? What's causing the anxiety specifically for pile number 2? What's causing the anxiety specifically for pile number 2? What is causing the anxiety specifically for pile number 2? That big creative calling. What is that? What is causing it specifically? 2 of Wands. All the correct decisions made to get to future planning, personal goals, lack of direction, fear of the unknown. So you're not sure whether you've made the correct decisions as far. That's sideways. That's the key. You're not sure what the next move is. That's what's causing you anxiety. Okay. Oh, wait, I see what's going on. This is also my bisexual card, which means that not only in reality, after this breakup, did you rethink all of your major life decisions, you went so far to question, am I even dating the right kind of person? Am I even looking for the right things? Am I even in the right job? Am I even doing the right, is this the thing that I need to be doing, like a person and their cat? Like should I even be with this gender? Should I be rethinking things? You really did consider for yourself. The thing that's causing you anxiety is the wondering if you are so far down this road in the dark that you are completely off from what you feel, quote unquote, you need to be doing. That's the key here. Hermit reversed. You'd like to be alone, but it would be bad for you, or you can't. Maybe the key is here too, that you've been alone for so long. Whether this is your story, whether you've been alone for so long that you are comfortable, or you're in a job that you have to be like partnered up with other people for some reason. There's got to be other people. And that's been an area of frustration as well. So what's the key here? What is Spirit going to come in and fix for pile number 2? There's a lot of things here, pressure points. So what is Spirit going to fix for pile number 2? How is Spirit going to do this? End to difficult times. Someone comes to help. This again. End to difficult times. Someone comes to help. Who's coming to help? Who is coming to help? Who is coming to help? Who is coming to help? The Hierophant reverse. Investments in the wrong people. Disloyalty. Restricted. Too many rules. Okay, so previously you were not with the right people. So you had been rocked until this point. So Spirit could put you on the right path, actually. So ask not, have all the correct decisions been made? The answer was, even if they weren't, I see. Even if they weren't, you would have been rocked and set on the right path anyway. So it wouldn't matter if they broke up or if the situation dissolved. It's because it was meant to dissolve. It was supposed to. That happened on purpose. Your creative calling is exactly where you need to be, actually. But in reality, in fact, you had been put through the paces on purpose. It feels like a lot. I can feel this energy as a clusterfuck. Like it's like thing. It's like thing after thing after thing after thing happens. And then you just say, fuck everyone. Pardon my language. You're going to I'm going to cut everybody off. I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to do my thing. And do your creative calling and alchemize and regain and work on yourself. And you did. Parentheses, and you did. But the answer now is that you are continuously being put down the correct path by Spirit. So if the question was, are things going well for me? Did I choose right? Why does everything seem a clusterfuck? And like this, for example, this is like if you're a gig worker and let's say you're an actor. I'm gonna give you an example. This is an example. Okay. If this isn't your story, I don't want to hear about it. Okay, but this is an example of how this might manifest, right? An example is you're someone that pursues art, and you are also doing a day job, like you're being a waiter or a bartender, or you're like a real estate agent, or you're something else. Like it's like being something else, but it's not necessarily that. It's just like the point is if the art isn't paying, you have to do other jobs. So you end up doing this gig work, or you're scrounging, and you end up doing thing to thing, and work and life becomes just so hectic that the breakup is like a distant past because you're so busy trying to just make your own, solidify your own self, your own, personal goals, your own name in the world. If that's your story. But then after a while you start to be like, well, I'm getting bored. There's aspects that I feel did I mess up? I'm older now. Should I have gotten that person that I was with from before? Should I have stayed with them? Should I have da-da-da? Should I have blah, blah, blah? Should I have gone to that doctor school that mommy always told me? Should I have become a lawyer like daddy? Should I have done all of these things that, oh my God, I should have done? I can just hear you. Shh. Everything is going according to plan, actually. Everything is going according to plan. Spirit is not done with you yet. There is more to come. Who is this person? You see everything ahead of you with conviction. Everything to the future. You might even travel up ahead. Everything is going to continue to prove itself exactly the way that it needs to be. So if that's been the source of the anxiety issue, let that go. Let that go. Just because a partnership didn't work out doesn't mean that you are doomed, forever cursed, screwed situation. I made all the wrong decisions because this breakup occurred and now I'm in this job that I feel is thankless. No, not really. Actually, the breakup happened because God said you weren't supposed to be with them. Spirit said that wasn't meant to be. You had to learn a lesson and move it up and keep it pushing. Chariot, keep it pushing. Nine of Pentacles, be by yourself. Stability and success, money incoming by themselves, by yourself. You could do it all by yourself. And that doesn't mean getting attitudinous when that situation is happening that way, because you have to trust to some extent in the divine and in the divine's inspiration for you, create the things that God is trying to tell you. You know, when you're being divinely guided, when you're getting divine intuition to make art, you know, maybe the things are happening exactly they should. Or even if you were getting divine inspiration to get art before and now you're on a creative block moment, that's just because nothing is inspiring you at that current moment, or you're not meant to make that art at that exact moment. It'll happen and occur when it is meant to. One of my best friends, Ashante, always says to me something that I think about all the time. There's two phrases that she uses that kills me. The first one is, if you like it, I love it. That one makes me laugh. But this one really makes me laugh. I think about it all the time. It's, if you want to make God laugh, tell God your plans. You want everything to happen on your exact timeline and order, but God said, actually, my child, I need to teach you something a little different, a little patience, a little work by yourself, because if you were with other people, or if the things happened the way that you wanted them to happen, then you wouldn't have gotten done the things God wanted you to get done. Actually. I mean, how do you feel about that information? How about that, my Shayla? How about that, my Shayla? How about that? You know, you would never have gotten done the things. You would not have made that art. You would not have alchemized. You would not have grown up that way. You would not have cut your hair. You would not have done those things that you were supposed to do, that God wanted you to do. You would not have started that gym glow up. You would not have begun your journey. You would not have begun your journal. You know what I mean? Like, all of those things that needed to happen because of the triggers that occurred in the past. You're like, why would God do this to me? To make you grow? And I think you figured that out. You got emotionally caring, sensitive, nurturing, and you started to alchemize all those issues of the past. That was all meant to happen. That was all meant to happen. You have to trust that things are going to happen for you the way they're meant to, especially regarding this creative calling. So what else are you going to do for this creative calling? You see that there's a person that's coming in to help. Who is the person? Who is the person that is coming in to help group 2? Help them out. Who is the person that is coming in to help group 2? I see. So God here is saying that to continue to help you, actually, Spirit is going to continue to put you through challenges. And actually, Spirit wants you to be okay with that. I know you're yelling at me. I know you're screaming at me. But in fact, you are a very chosen spirit. You are. You're a very, Spirit has his eyes on you right now, has their eyes on you for some specific reason. You are really under the pressure cooker. You are really being viewed. And because of that, it is being commentated here by Spirit how you're going to come across a power dynamic abuse soon, and how you will be forced to rise to the occasion again. Like, it's as if you're at work, right? You're dedicated to completing a task, you're working really hard, and then your boss ends up misusing you. But then you end up becoming well known in the company as being this great person that stands up to them, or like this great shining serious figure, thriving and focused, or other people around get yelled at and you don't, kind of a thing. Spirit intends to help you in a way that you're going to continue to work towards. This person might have a power dynamic abuse, but overall, this doubling of continuing of dedication to completing a task and cooking, I literally wrote, now you're cooking on this, and the power dynamics is going to push you to the next level for this creative calling. That is so fascinating that Spirit did all of this to get to that answer for me, for you. That the answer is you are being pushed to create better art. You are being pushed. You are being put in situations. You are being nudged along in a way. You are learning and growing and alchemizing and growing in confidence and whatnot from all these situations, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's a bad boss, whether it's a change in where you live, or something happening to your car, or stability, or, money. All of these things are going to be happening to push you towards where you need to be, to that creative calling becomes the level that God knows that he wants you. They want you to be at to fulfill your destiny, actually. So you don't have to have anxiety about, will I ever get there? The answer is yes. And Spirit is going to push you there in unexpected ways. So be prepared to face conflict, but just dedicate to completing your task and use it as inspiration. Continuously stick to what you got to do, because what you got to do will prove to be the exact thing that you needed to do all along. Isn't that a mind fuck? It's like what I said at the beginning of this video. That's why I went on a tirade at the very top of this video. Go back to the very, very top of this video and listen to me tirade about how you will see the video. You will know what the question in the video is going to be before I ever know what it is, because the title has it written. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling the cards and trying to divine as it's happening what it is. But if you read the title, you know as the viewer what it is immediately. Same exact situation. Same exact situation here. The metaphor is the same. it's the situation of everything happens in the way that it needs to happen, even if the showcasing seems backwards. You end up creating the art off of the bad situations that occur to you, or the situations that put you in pressure cooker dynamics where you are forced to learn, and then you end up getting better. That's how it like you have to go. I hope that makes sense. So in this case, like it's you go backwards to go forwards here. And that's how it is. Yeah. Doubting your own ability or potential failure. You feel passed over for your work. Your self-esteem has felt so battered until now, but you have a big, huge come up coming. Mars, upheaval ahead, a lot to celebrate. 3 of Cups upright, Tower, 4 of Wands, a lot to celebrate. Invitations, parties, engagements, and secrets will come out. Be at peace. Trust the process. You have it all. God wants to give you everything. You have everything ready for you in this case. Yes. So continue to pursue your passions. It'll happen for you naturally. That's what I have to say to you, pile 3. Oh, I feel like Spirit wants to say one more thing. What is the one last thing you want to say? What? Revel in success. Yeah, you feel truly burdened by what's been going on. But take compliments when they're genuine. Take them. Don't argue with them. Listen to what other people have to say. That's the last piece of advice Spirit has to give you, is take the compliment. Listen. Heartbreak right now might seem rough. It'll get better. You will use it. You will transform. Pile 3. So today it seems like we are discussing how Spirit is going to alleviate this really anxious thought that you have, this manifestation that you've wanted for so long, that it's causing you anxiety, it's keeping you up at night, this thing that you want so badly. And how is Spirit going to help alleviate your anxiety and get you to the thing? That seems to be what the question seems to be. So today you chose Page of Pentacles. So I'm excited to see what your pile is going to be. For some reason, pile 1 and 2 were very interesting and very different. So if you feel pulled to any other piles today would be one that I would say you could go ahead and watch another pile. And as always, feel free to leave a comment or a like or subscribe and tell me about how this was for you. Okay, so let's start off by asking pile number 1, Spirit, Archangel Protection, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Oh, what is my pile number 3 anxious about? What is keeping them up at night? Competition. Competition, jealousy, envy, hate, insecurity. The lack of fun you're having. Okay, so you need to have more fun. You need to let go and have more confidence. Fascinating. So something's happening to you that what's keeping you up at night are competition or issues of jealousy, hate, and envy. Well, talk to me, Spirit. What's going on with pile number 3? What's making them anxious? Oh, there's another card that I didn't see. Personal goal. You might even be drawn also to pile number 2. Personal goal, lack of inner alignment, fearing the direction. So you are wondering if you're going the right direction because of the hate that you're getting? Question mark? Is that the T here? Is that what's keeping them up at night? Pile number 3 got haters. Be open to new ideas. Lack mindset, financial loss, self-sabotage, count your blessings. The lights are on, you do not see. A creative calling. I get definitely can be drawn to pile number 2. So you have like a popularity in a creative topic. And there is competition regarding this, but it's actually upsetting you. You're witty, anxious, ambitious energy. Okay, interesting. So there's a lot of talk. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like page is like small energy. It's not big. It's giving like online. Page of Cups and Page of Swords. Energy, online, talk. Just a little emotions, little shit here and there. Children vibes, teens. What are the haters saying? The haters are saying the king falls from his throne. The haters are saying that you were once great and now you're lost. King and Queen of Pentacles reversed could even be regarding a marriage, like whether you guys are down on money right now, but you yourself could be down. This could also be genderless, just you're currently down on money. Like maybe if you're an artist, this would be like you're off your game, you're not doing what you used to do or making the money you used to, reflecting on choices of the past. So like issues, so like how things could have gone in the past versus how they're going now. That's what things are, that's what's keeping you up at night. That's what people are saying, that's what the issue is, and you feel like there's some truth to this. Obviously, you feel like there's some truth to this. So Spirit. Yes. Yes. Breaking free. Something new. A wish fulfillment coming for you. But you fear change. You fear you fear change because you assume it is going to always be negative. You fear change because you think, how could things change to be better? You assume things when they change, they get worse. But in reality, in this case, things are going to change. You're going to break free. You're going to be given a wish fulfillment, and you're going to feel freed from all of this negative energy. So talk to me, Spirit. How are you going to help pile number 3? How are you going to come in and bless pile number 3 in this case? Going to come in. How are you going to come in and bless pile number 3? Choices. There are choices here. Okay. What are we going to do? Talk to me, Spirit. We have options. We have options. How are we going to bless pile number 3 with our options? The options, the choices. Happiness, 10 of Cups. Happiness, family dynamic, love, choices. So Spirit's saying that just as many people, I see, so just as many people who don't like you, just as many people will like you, will feel like ultimate happiness. So it'll start to, Spirit will send in people better choices, more choices, who really like you, and it will be a direct conflict to this negative competition. Yes, a new beginning, yes. Where you will be looking good and feeling better than ever and confident and alchemizing all this bad energy, because Spirit recognizes previously that there has been a power dynamic abuse of generosity or charity, or it's one-way hatred, like as if you're not giving any bad energy to these people, but they are for you because of the situation that you have going on, or disloyalty, or because of investments in the wrong people. Okay, Spirit's acknowledging all of that. Very interesting. So that's kind of broad. So Spirit, give me more information to detail this further. So what else are you doing to help this situation? How is it exactly is it going to play out? How is this situation going to play out? You are going to move on from the past. Thank you, Spirit. That is so very clear. It is going to make you, Spirit is worried that you have actually clinged to the past too much. Like it's, for example, okay, ready? I'll give you an example. This reminds me, I'm seeing in my mind like Hunting Wives, the show on Netflix. It's like you went to high school with a bunch of catty people, right? And then you're 10 years later and they're still rude on Facebook. Like they think they still know you. They think they still have like this hatred for you or whatever because of something, or because of the success that you have, or how you look, or whatever the answer turns out to be. So instead of acknowledging that these people really have no power over you, and that in reality you have choices about who you associate yourself with and who you allow to be in your energy, or to even see you or perceive your work and the things that you've done, you have allowed them to control you, or allow them to have opinions regarding your work and in your vicinity for too long. And like this bad energy that they're sending, Spirit is going to reward you, and instead of punishing them, you are going to be further rewarded. So I can also see that Spirit might be warning you, like this is a warning about now, like I want to be able to reward you further, but obviously rewarding you further is going to irritate the negative shadow sides. Listen to this, I'm hearing outside, literally. And the way that this just put itself out again, like it's going to, these people are going to continue to put your fire out. These people are going to continue to take the good opportunities that you are given, and they are going to try to use them against you, or use them as shit talking points, part of my language. It's going to aggravate them more when you are given better. So Spirit is saying, do yourself a favor. If you cut them off now, Spirit can bless you with more quicker, new beginnings, better friends, a new unoppressive situation or career with people that do not want to do that to you. But instead, you know, you cannot cling to the past anymore. You have to disconnect from the past when Spirit gives you these new opportunities. Recognize the past for the kind of evil all the way over here that it is, and move instead towards this new opportunity away and out of power dynamics. You have to be able to understand and recognize when you are in a power dynamic abuse and take yourself out of that. That's self-sabotage, letting yourself continue to be in situations like this where people continuously malign or abuse you or verbally like talk about you behind your back. Have more self-confidence. You deserve better. So Spirit wants to bless you with better. That's why it's Page of Pentacles. You have such like a little, it's like small, slowly building energy. So it's like a pebble that rolls down a hill kind of an energy. So Spirit's like, I want you to gain momentum. I want you to do better. I want to send you more divine inspiration. I want to give you an abundance of energy. I want to give you all of those things. But in order for that to happen, you have to cut off all the things that would be taking away your happiness. All this jealousy, hate, and envy is just like pulling your energetic vibration down. And Spirit wants to send you better options for you. So don't cling to the past. So get ready to cut out some people or see true colors. I see your true colors shining through. Especially after you have a public recognition. Yeah. Spirit wants to give you a public victory. So I think that is going to be a major aggravating point. I'm going to be honest. I think you're going to find out some truth about the people around you and what they actually think about your success after that occurs. There's something interesting here. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something here. Spirit is highlighting this card for some reason, that there's something important. Whether that public recognition is big or it's relevant. Something here happens. And I'm seeing recent personal setback. I'm a failure. Overcome and forgive. The lesson is learned. So in this case, also the key not only is, why did my nose just fog up? That's weird. Yeah, maybe you recently like were sick or sick of their shit. I'm dead. Pile 3. I'm not cracking as much jokes as I used to be. Something about this feels so serious for some reason. It don't need to be that serious. I don't know why I'm treating this with so much seriousness right now. It doesn't need to be. Maybe because these people's energy is so kind of bad, it like makes it hard to joke or be fun because like it doesn't invite that. There's nothing about this energy from these people that's inviting that. They feel like cold and like sad, judgmental ass energy. You need a break. You judge and doubt yourself too harshly. It's literally here. Overcoming disease, justice upright, good karma, and rewards, moving to a good, calm place of safety. I cannot make this up. Moving to a calm place of safety, getting away from all of this, figuring out what people are for you and lovers. Maybe even if you're single, getting that perfect person, or you might find that if you have a partner, they rise up for you in these moments. There's good stuff coming for you. So Spirit says, get ready to be able to cut people off and cut your losses when they happen. Do not fall for the sunk cost fallacy. That is just that. It's a fallacy. It's not helpful to you. There was something again about this recent personal setback. Overcome and forgive. The lesson is learned. Oh, there's something here too about being too harsh on yourself. Like it's as if one of these people over here, it's like if you have a Regina George friend who is constantly like hard on you or saying crazy shit or mean shit or whatever. And instead of fighting back with it, you kind of like accept it as truth. Something about that. Something weird here about that I'm being forced to bring up. Like something about an energy about you agreeing, you being like, yeah, you're right. Or just taking it as opposed to acknowledging that it's kind of toxic and it's jealousy and envy and insecurity. People around you are gossiping. You know, you're like, oh, this person's just like that or something. I don't know. There's something here that you have been a very accommodating and it's been unnecessary. Spirit wants to bless you with better, but in order for that to happen, you have to make sure that the weeds are pruned, so to say. All right, I think that's it. Any other advice for pile number 3? I feel like that was a good explanation. That light went out again. Look at how that happens. These people are going to keep doing it. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you because that never happened with any of the other piles, but for your pile, it keeps putting it out. And I empty that. No. 9 of Cups reversed. No. Shattered dreams, nightmares. I'm going to clarify that. King of Pentacles, slowly. Practical, slow, steady. Emotions, shattered dreams. What does that clarify that? Yeah, this is really a warning about an older female figure, sharp tongue, intelligent. There's energies around you that are going to continue this. There's really, Spirit cannot like stress this enough. There's so much of this like emotions, catty, jealous, stagnant. Like there's a lot of this kind of like weird, there's some, whether it's someone in your circle, older sibling, a coworker, something here is like it's friends of yours that are around you that are in this feminine, this verbal feminine energy. And that doesn't mean that they have to be a woman. Like that could be a very gay man that is just incredibly like, it just gives that this person is incredibly insulting. Like they're shady. They're shady boots business. So this Spirit is trying to warn you, like there's someone in your circle that's causing these issues. That's what this issue is. So Spirit is like, be wary of this person, shattered dreams, nightmares. It's like as if this person would do something to you or try to prevent you from getting like, because it's Knight of Cups reversed, which is like compliments, emotional compliments, like as if like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a close friend, same gender, who other people approach to tell them that they think that you are cute, hoping that they would work as a middleman. But instead of being a middleman, this person turns around and talks shit or starts something. Oh, you don't want to do that because they're da-da-da-da. They think that you think that they're a friend, but they're actually not. There's a two-facedness here. There's something here. There's something here that you don't know yet. And this is going to come to light. Or if you suspect somebody, maybe double check that. Right, Spirit? Because there's like, because I said, why, is there anything else? And Spirit was like, yes, low-key, there's something else. Like I didn't hit all of it yet. Not in sync with your emotions. Not in sync with your emotions. Restricted in expression. Do you know how they truly feel? Do not allow your emotions to control you. Putting in more than your partner. Hopefully that was your clue about Spirit. Spirit is saying, Queen of Swords upright, Queen of Cups reversed. There is an action here also of you like being too heart-led with it. Don't give them too much compassion that you end up sacrificing yourself. There's no win in that, especially if this is somebody that you work with or you collaborate with often, because, or if you counterside, because good things are going to come to you at work. Or if you don't have a job, you're going to get one really soon. So Spirit is saying, break free from this. Your wish fulfillment is going to occur from you. So break free from the bullshit before they drag you down too, because the last thing that you want is to be blessed with something and then end up with someone on TikTok talking shit about how they know you or some shit and how you're a horrible, horrible person and you treated them like shit, something like that. So manage. The jury management is what came to mind just now. Jury management from Big Brother. Because towards the end of the show, when they start to eliminate people, in order to win, they have to vote for the winner. So you can't be too bad to them. You can't be too rude or awful because otherwise they're going to vote against you. So in this case, you got to vote them out and still get them to like you somehow. So diva or divo, they. And I say diva for all genders, to be honest with you. Gender non-conforming diva. Good luck. And may the force be with you. And don't fuck it up. Thank you so much. I've been Leo from Jersey. If you've enjoyed this, please feel free to leave a like or a comment. If you want, I could also pile through this just for you. If you want, I could do like a who's talking about you reading. Who calling that shit? I'm hearing Drake. Who calling that shit? Like who's like on the phone? Who's talking shit about you and what are they saying? I could do that reading. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you'd like that reading because I'd be more than happy to do that for you and clarify. But either way, I've been Leo from Jersey. Thank you so much and hope to hear from you again real soon. Bye.